afternoon, I'm Gail, and I'm a student of Dr. Brown's mediation class, and I've been mediating for about 6 weeks, and I'm here to help you solve your problems. What is your name?
Nicholas.
And what is your name?
Brian.
Brian, I'm glad to meet you both, and I'm
You too.
glad that we can work this out together. I'd like to go over some rules with you before we get started on this, and that is one person needs to speak at a time, and you need to speak to me. That everything will remain confidential, and I will be taking some notes, and my notes will be destroyed at the end of the session. We need to look to the future and not to the past, because everything in the past is in the past, so we need to move forward on this as much as we can. We will be calling a caucus if somebody gets out of control or needs to go to use the restroom or just needs a break. So anyway, do you agree to those rules, Nicholas?
Yes.
How about you, Brian?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's get to the storytelling of these issues. Tell me a little bit about what's going on here. Would you like to go first, Brian?
Yeah, sure, why not? So I'm a manager of 36 Hour Fitness Center, and I have a new employee. I hired Nick here not too long ago, and I recently was shocked to find out that he's using heavy free weight equipment, which through the research I've done and from things I've heard through friends and stuff like that, it's just really dangerous. And I just would much rather him as a trainer not train any of our customers with free weights. I just find it to be way too dangerous, and I just don't want that liability on my shoulders. And so I guess, yeah, that's the main reason I'm here, is I just want to make sure that moving forward that we stop using free weights altogether.
Okay, I think I can understand that. Nicholas, would you like to tell your side of the story?
Yeah, so I recently started on in 36 Hour Fitness as a personal trainer, and so far I've developed a really good relationship with the people I've been working for. They're very excited and happy with the results they've been receiving through my training I've given them, and I have been using the free weights. I personally use it myself, and know a ton of people that have in the past, and not once have I heard or seen an injury. I've never received one personally, and you know, I was informed by him once that he feels that it's unsafe to use this method, and I feel really strongly with the experience I have in it that I'm being able to point my clients and show them and teach them proper technique, and it's a safe thing, and you know, I'd really like to continue doing that, as they've been quite pleased with the results they're getting. So
Okay, so have you thought of any other types of exercise regimes that you could use instead of free weights?
I know that the machines kind of are supposed to mimic the training of free weights. You just don't gain the results as fast, and you know, they're kind of repetitive to use, and so there is that. But I'd really like to, you know, continue using the method that's been proven for, you know, as long as people have been around, that free weights is the way to go. So.
And you're not concerned that someone might get injured?
I mean, as with anything, if people are doing it improperly or, you know, messing around and stuff, there's always potential for injury. But like I said, personally, I've never been injured, and I've never seen anyone that I've trained so far in my, you know, years of experience at other places and heard of it as being injured. So, you know, as long as people are being safe and with the proper technique, I don't see a problem with it.
And so, Brian, what do you think about that?
Well, I see where he's coming from. I understand that free weights are probably the better way to see quick results, but my primary concern lies in the fact that I don't want him to be training people. I trust him as a trainer. I trust that nobody's going to get hurt under his watch, but my concern is on the days he doesn't train somebody, that person comes in, puts, you know, 300-400 pounds on the squat rack, goes down and blows out their back, and then there's a lawsuit against me.
Do you think that could happen, Nicholas?
there's potential for someone to have that happen too, you know, and that's just the thing of taking a risk and doing something like that on their own and not using what they've been taught, but yes, it can happen.
So you can see where he's coming from?
Yeah, I can understand that he's probably trying to run a safe gym, you know, have a good environment and have people happy and safe, so.
Would you be willing to bend on any of your exercise regime?
You know, I really like working here, and I really like, you know, the friendships and stuff, you know, I've made amongst the coworkers and the clients and stuff, and, you know, I personally am gonna continue to work out the way I choose to, but, you know, if this is something that's policy and needs to be enforced at this gym, you know, I guess I could probably work with, someone and figure out some sort of way to, you know, figure out a new workout plan that can be safer for people to use on their own as I'm teaching them also, so.
Brian, do you think you could come up with a plan for him that would help him solve his free weight program?
Well, my thought right now mainly is that maybe he can just, I don't know, just train people how to get the good workouts with only the machines. I don't see why that's not a possibility.
Okay, well, let's stop for a minute, because it looks like we're moving into an agenda setting mode here, and we can probably come to some solutions here.
Okay.
So, first of all, I guess I have to ask Nicholas if would you be willing to, if it meant your job was on the line, to go to using machines?
Yeah.
Okay. Brian, how
Yeah.
about you?
Well, I don't want Nick to feel like his job's on the line, that it's like an all or nothing type deal. I mean, I want to keep him around regardless. I don't feel like this is something that I don't want to be butting heads on this one. I just want to reach an understanding, because I just don't want people getting hurt in my gym. So, you know, I guess I haven't really assessed whether or not this is a make it or break it type deal with his work here at my gym. I want to do anything I can to keep him around. He's done a great job. I want to keep him around, like I've been saying, but just my concerns are still the same with using free weights.
Okay, well, he said that he'd be willing to use machines. So would you guys both be willing to sign an agreement stating that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Okay. see if that satisfies you, or if you need to, if I need to make some amendments.
It's good to me.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You guys have my phone number, and you can call me if you have any questions. I'll be keeping a copy of this contract on hand in case you need it.
All right.
And that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.